stories from the Gambia. Stay informed and stay ahead with our expert analysis. And open your YouTube app, click the search bar and type GMEB TV. Open the channel and click subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out from in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that. Welcome to GMEB TV, your go-to source for exclusive news and stories from the Gambia. Stay informed and stay ahead with our expert analysis. And open your YouTube app, click the search bar and type GMEB TV. Open the channel and click subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out from in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our nation. GMEB TV, bringing the Gambia to your screen. Welcome to GMEB TV, your go-to source for exclusive news and stories from the Gambia. Stay informed and stay ahead with our expert analysis. And open your YouTube app, click the search bar and type GMEB TV. Open the channel and click subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out from in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our nation. GMEB TV, bringing the Gambia.
Hello, good day viewers. Welcome back to your most influential show, that is the Writer's Show, brought to you live from GMEB TV. And today Ramatullah Bijalo will be hosting you for the day. And here with me is, can you please tell us who you are?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Boubacar Balde. I am a young Gambian writer and author, and I am an executive member of the Young Writers Association of the Gambia. Greetings to everyone watching GMEB Gambia TV.
Okay, that clearly tell us who we have for you here today. A young author from senior secondary school, struggling to finish and yet still struggling to write. Okay, can you tell us, why do you love writing? Why?
First of all, I would like to give a greetings to the GMEB TV members, everyone here, including Mr. Abdul Koma. He's a great man. First of all, as I say, my name is Boubacar Balde, a young Gambian writer. Writing is something that is part of me and part of everyone out there. Either you know it or you don't know, either one way or the other, because writing is something, is a way that we can pass a message faster than in any other way. I've said in music form or writing, these are the two fastest ways to pass message to the society, because something that is written in a book or in a paper will easily tell you what the guy mean or what thing is he talking about in that aspect. Yeah, that's why I have love for writing and I have passion for it since I was a child.
Oh, okay, that is nice. But then we have this concept that we have two types of writers, that the ones that are naturally gifted and the ones that are trained. So can you please tell us what type of writer, what inspired you?
I can categorically fall under the naturally gifted writers, because I have never been trained as a writer. I never attend a cohort, or let me say a session where they train me how to write. This is my debut book, which is titled My Father's Mistake. It's all written by me. The whole book is written by me. I was not given guidance during the writing process until I am done. Although I sent it for editing, but the writing process, I did it myself. So I have no guidance on it. I am, according to you, there are two, then I am the naturally gifted writer.
Oh, okay, that is so nice. But then, can you tell us something about your book? Can you tell us, because you did mention that your book is totally written by you, that is, there is no plagiarism in your book. So please, can you tell us something about that book that you wrote?
Okay, currently, the whole Gambia is aware of that book. It's a trending book currently. From my interview at the Ultimate Postcard, cause some Gambian influencers they post it on their social media. Some of them reach out to me. Some of them congrats me on Facebook, TikTok. Many messages on the phone currently. Like I can tell you vividly, it is the most trending book in the nation currently. Some people have ordered as many copies as they can, although they are not in the country, they are outside. I can tell you, currently, it's the number one Gambian book. And my father's mistake, as I explained into many interviews, is a name that is so catchy. Is the title alone can make you, as someone who love reading, can make you to feel curious, to like to feel like to know what is inside the book. Yeah. So my father's mistake is a book written by me. The content of the book fall under sexual and gender-based violence. And categorically, I can say early marriage because it's a early marriage related thing. I would not like to go deeper because you know the book is yet to be launched. If I tell you stuff, you may, you know, you may have a concept about it. I just want everyone to be curious. Yeah.
So it means that you want to leave the viewers in suspense, like you want everybody to be curious about the book. But anyways, how long did you take to write this book? How long did it take you to compile everything? Because it's clearly known that it's not easy for somebody to write a book, and then the fact being that you wrote it on your own without guidance, there is no plagiarism. Can you tell us how long it took you to write the book?
Well, for me, it took me only 5 months to write the book. Although there was delay in passing it for editing, that was due to my some personal issues which I cannot mention here. But altogether, it took me 5 months to write it. Yeah.
So it took you 5 months to write the book, My Father's Mistake. Okay, what motivated you, like as a young person, like what motivated you to write this book? And more specifically, why this title, My Father's Mistake? Like why?
As I told you earlier, it's a very common question, not only on interviews, but even outside when I meet people who knows me, and even people who don't know me, who have seen me in the interview, they stop me in the street. Why that title? Why? Why? But first of all, I would just like to remind you, as I say, I want to leave everyone curious, but I will little bit touch about it, because I told you earlier that it's about sexual and gender-based violence. And SDGV, that is sexual and gender-based violence, is something that we face in the society. It's something that is very rampant in the country and Africa at large. Um, as a girl, you have seen many sexual and gender-based violence, even though you don't experience, but you have seen what is happening in the country. Coming from FGM to early marriage, sexual harassment, those are stuff that are happening in the country for the past few years. And as a writer, my pen is what I can use to make changes or to amplify my voice on behalf of the people to the government or any other people. Let them, if someone read it, will know that this writer, from my preface, from my dedication, from my preface, the preface of my book, about of the book, you will know that I am vividly trying to amplify the voice of children, especially girl child. Yeah.
So you are trying to educate everyone in the society about gender-based violence, and then we should be much more conscious on the female child in the society, if I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, now that being the fact, like you choose that title and then you choose that theme, gender-based violence. Can you tell us what impact that is going to bring to the society? Like, how do you think the society is going to accept that book? Like, if they read it, what will they gain?
As I told you earlier, book and music are the two best tools you can use to pass message to the society. When reading a book, when you often open the first page, you will be curious to know the next page. Just like a music. Music will entertain you while you are getting message from it. At the end of the day, when the music is off, you are singing it alone, you realize that this is the thing the guy was saying in the music. And you will avoid it. And in a book also. Example, if the book is about a play or like Musa, about a play of a Musa. At the end of the day, what Musa have seen in that play, that will make Musa to be very careful about the society. It is teaching you, it's a lesson. At the end of the day, you have learned something. So I am very, very optimistic that anyone who read the book will know about the consequence of sexual and gender-based violence, um, also early marriage in particular.
That is true. I can attest to that. That early marriage is something that is happening more specifically in this African continent. That it's something that is so difficult for us to fight. But then having people like you writing and coming up with such ideas, like writing on gender-based violence and early marriage stuff, that will educate people about it. And then, what will you have to tell somebody that have experienced that? That is early marriage and don't know how to overcome the trauma that he or she is feeling inside. Because recently we can say early marriage is being affected by only female children because it's been taken on both sides. So now what will you have to tell such individual?
You just said someone who has suffered from it, and we are trying to prevent it. But if it is already with you, I will advise you to visit some agencies, some government like the National Human Rights Commission. They are there to give advice to victims and also people who are not even victims, but more especially the victims. We have Gender for Equality. They are all here. Some other agencies and associations that stand for sexual and gender-based violence. Once you go there, maybe they will have more strategies that will help you to overcome your trauma. So I will advise them to reach out to those people so that to get some advice regarding that because you have already suffered it. For me, I'm trying to prevent it. Yeah.
Okay, it simply means that you're going for the prevention before cure. Okay, and now we all know that it's not easy to write. So can you highlight at least some challenges that you faced while writing this book? Because it's not easy in the society for you to just pop up. We know that you just show it to everyone like that, but there is something that you've been facing before you reach this stage that you are now. Can you please share it with us so that we can learn?
Categorically, they all fall under financial struggles. Because when I tell you as a writer, I needed laptop to write. Laptop is something that we use money to buy, and finance is money. Okay, coming back to the editing, coming back to the printing, they all of them fall under money, and all that is finance. That's why I say financial struggle. It's not easy. As young writers in the country, we receive little or no support from the society. Writing a book, at the end of the day, the money you use, you cannot even have a quarter of it. When you remove a book book price, and you say your book is 300, people will be reaching out to you. Oh, this book is expensive, but they don't know the effort you apply. They don't know the sweat you made, like the struggles you make to make the sleepless nights. I'm not talking about even the money, because the money maybe that can be paid, but your struggles and your sleepless nights, that is something they cannot pay. It's consuming your health. Someone who don't sleep enough, it's not easy. So we struggle a lot. If you are watching this out there, you think that this book is expensive. My brother or sister, I am telling you, this book worth it. After reading it, you will know that the book worth it.
Okay, now can you tell us whether you are an individual that actually have a specific time of writing, or do you just write anyhow? Like, what motivates you to write? Like, more specifically, what time, what duration do you use while writing?
Writing for me, I have time. It's almost late hours. Not only book, I do write stories. I post Abdul knows. He follow my Facebook page and he do receive some of my stories. Before, in fact, writing, some people used to tell me, you're these stories. Why not you combine them? You write a book that will bring legacy to your name. I tell them just wait. It's a matter of time. It will come. I'll write when it is time. I'll write. Like I mostly write late hours when I am about to write, and the duration. Like every night I just use 30 minutes, but I am very fast. In that 30 minutes I can write pages. I am very fast. I am very fast. And I am more better in imaginative writing, imagine and writing. I am better and I do commit only single mistakes. At the end of the day when I pass it to one editor, the editor will just say these are only the two adjustments I made, you see. And I am very fast for that matter. That 30 minutes I will write pages. My father's mistake, I can vividly remember I was in my village to the last pages. The last 4 pages, I wrote them in one night. Yeah, and it was a 30-minute duration. I wrote it and I have, I think, only 4 mistakes. Yeah, in the last 4 pages. Yeah.
Okay, that means that you are an individual that prefers writing at late hours when you are all alone, imagining and writing stuffs that are ringing on your head, not to be selfish, to share it with people. Okay, that being the case, what type of genre is your book? Is it a prose play or poem or what?
You should have analyzed the concept of my father's mistake as I categorize it under sexual and gender-based violence. It must be a play. It's a play. It's a play about a young girl, but I won't say the girl name, in fact.
Okay, he's not going to tell us the girl's name, but at least he told us that it is a play of a girl. So that is the victim, I guess. And now, can you please tell us what advice you have for the youths out there that want to venture into writing but are scared? Because the concept is, we all know that it's not easy to write, and more specifically, we see people writing, bringing out, but we don't know the struggles that they go through. Now that we escaped, what, as a person that have experienced it, what do you have to tell us? Like, what advice do you have for the youths out there?
Um, you said it's not easy to write. I say it's not difficult to write. It's not difficult at all. Every youth out there who have dream for writing, who want to write, you can write. Writing is not something. The most difficult part in writing is punctuation. Oh my God, that's yeah. Punctuation is the most difficult part in writing. The rest I don't see. And yet, if you have problem with the punctuation, you can reach out to people who you know that they can help you. I think writing is something that is not difficult, but perhaps you need to be someone who think faster. That's why I do leave it till late hours, where everything is settled. I don't have anything to think about. If I'm gonna study, I will study early. I will plan it that today I will write at late hours. So I will study early. Late hours, when I wake up, I just have stuff to drink. Then I start writing. Then I will be imagining and writing better. Yeah, and every youth out there, what I will advise you is follow your dream, not only in writing. Anything what you believe, you can do it. Anything what you believe, just be consistent and patient. Everything will come, yeah.
Okay, that is fine. He's saying that anyone out there, no matter what dream you have, be it writing or any other stuff, you should make sure you chase your dream, because that is what makes you who you are. You chasing the different passion that you have for yourself. Okay, you did mention of financial struggles. Do you believe, or are there any support that you've been receiving from maybe the governmental institutions or the NGOs, that is the non-governmental institutions? Are you receiving any support from them?
Well, it's a big no, because this is government issue. They should have been intervening and helping me, because this book fall categorically under sexual and gender-based violence, and we are seeing them every day going out on the highway shouting for FGM, stuff like that. Why they don't support my book? Because book is something that we can use to pass message to millions of people. My book have been sold to other European countries. This book is already in Netherlands. This book is in Spain and is in America itself. I have friends, they are white men who are there. At the moment the book was edited, in fact, they demand for it. Some of them, I already delivered the book to them, but some of them, due to some reason, they say they want to have the hard copy. Some of them, I send them through PDF, but there is one guy, white man, he said he want to have a hard copy because I have to sign for him in the book. So you see, I don't know why the government, I wrote to them earlier, trust me, like a month before, in fact, the finishing of the editing of my book, I wrote to them. I explained to them about my book, and categorically it falls under sexual and gender-based violence. Few months back, we see the number of people who gather outside the National Assembly shouting for gender-based violence. And why not they support me? I'm writing a book, and that is passing message, that is reaching people about the consequence of, who knows this book where it is going to? Because currently, it is all over the country. Trust me. You will see it. You will see it.
So here today, Buakar is telling us that This book is a means of transferring information. Before you stand outside there screaming and yelling on people to abide by FGM and stuffs like that, why not support him in his book? In his book, you can sensitize many youths, as every individual that reads it will be sensitized. And as he said, that is a means of communication, and at least one of the fastest way of communication. Okay, now since the government, you said you wrote to them and they're not responding and stuff like, what will you have to tell them? What do you have to tell them? Should they not shut their doors, or should they open it for you? Like, should they support young writers or stuffs like that?
Not, I will not invite them to close doors because they don't support me. Let them open doors for other young writers. Help them, because everyone, what is meant for you, you will have it, and what is not meant for you, can't have it. Sometimes it's so sad that what the government should support, they never support it. Although I'm sure we are not here for politics, but the fact is sometimes they support things that they should not support, and sometimes they ignore things that they should support. Yeah, I would just like to tell them writers are also in the country. Young writers are here. People who have passion for writing, people who are writing books, let them come out and show love to us, show support to us. Yeah, even not by only giving us money to sponsor our launching or other stuff. Let them buy copies and give it to people. They are sensitizing the youth. They are giving knowledge to other people out there, school going children. Let them have knowledge about this stuff. Yeah.
So we all had that together, that we should support, and not all the governmental institutions, but even the NGOs should support, not financially, but at least making it easy for sensitization. That is the best way of helping. And okay, we are aware that your book launching is going to be on the 19th of this month. That is very close. So how far on your preparations? How close are you?
Thank God, I haven't received financial support from the government, but I am trying to make it on my own ways. Shout out to my father who never let it down, and all my family behind me, and other great people in the country. Yeah, I would not like to mention them individually, but they have been doing a lot, not only by giving me money, but by supporting and sharing with it other people. They are great people. And if they are watching, a big shout out to them. And the preparation is on high gear, as you can see. I promise you, you will see stuffs in your phone. You have been seeing, in fact. Yeah, I am sure you have been seeing my flyers in your phone, and Abdul and other guest poets will be there. I am inviting anyone who is watching here, and shout out to the Gambian artists that have given me their free time to come and support the team. As I explained to them earlier, it is a collective responsibility. There are a few Gambian artists, like 6, that promised that they will show up to support. In fact, yesterday I met 2 of them, and they were so support. They in fact ordered some copies. I was very happy that you see, they have the mind that the government don't have on me. They realize my talent, and they encourage me. And shout out to them if they are watching. That is Antu, that famous Gambian musician. I met him in Banjul alongside the Fuller man. Nah. Slim boy. Exactly. He was there. He was there. He's so cool. He's so cool. He also order a copy of the book, and he loves reading. I learned that he loves reading. And also, this young man from Jarasoma, the one who was arrested these few days for insulting Capsize. Capsize is a good guy. He was shouting all over me at the police headquarters, Mr. Balde, I need 4 copies. Like, I love your book. I love the title. I love reading. Imagine, all the way from Jarasoma. He said he had about this book when he was in Jarasoma. He watched my Ultimate podcast interview, and he was very impressed. He in fact took my number that he need copies of this book. And shout out to Capsize. Sometimes it's not what you mean. Meeting the guy, that is so cool. I don't know what happened between him and that song and the police, but all I want is free Capsize. Yeah. He's so cool.
So that is what he's saying. That so it means that that day is not going to be easy. So you'll be there or no way. And the venue it's going to be at?
It will be at nowhere than the mighty CJMA, Charles Jam Memorial Academy. It's not a joke inside. That school is just a gem. It's just Gambian's number one you know how it feels as a Masroot student. You have heard our voice, not so.
Okay, that marks the ending of today's program, and we will allow him to give our shout out to each and every individual that is watching today. So, can you please thank each and everyone you want to thank, and then
Well, before going to thank outsiders, I think I have to thank Mr. Abdukoma, who is behind everything, and you for being such an organized host. I was expecting tougher question, but you just normalize them, and shout out to all the men and women behind your camera and GMEB TV. I'm giving shout out to each and every one of you. I am supporting you here on this program, but you guys are also supporting me in another way. I'm just calling out on every youth out there. Either you have the book price or not. Book price is $400. $400 is either you have money to buy or not. Just be there to enjoy, cause there will be entertainment, full poets. We have some actors, some Gambian artists, some great guests. Just be out there to support. I want to give a big shout out to Ms. GMEB and Mr. Abdukoma in particular, and all the men and women behind your camera and the host here. So for being so nice and hospitalized for me. And we are all looking forward to October 19. Always to October 19. Anything, any flyer you see out there, we are all going to October 19. Yeah. Thank you to all your viewers.
Okay, thank you so much, Bakar, for having you today. And I was your host, Ramatulai B. Jallo. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for our latest update on videos. Thank you. This marks the ending of the 4th edition of The Writer Show. Thank you.
Welcome to GMEB TV, your go-to source for exclusive news and stories from the Gambia. Stay informed and stay ahead with our expert analysis. And open your YouTube app, click the search bar and type GMEB TV.